So I received this in an email from the Vapor Technology Association, and I just want to read a little bit of it. It's about the tariffs. So it says VTA leads the fight against tariffs. I'd like to say real quick that even though they maybe leads the fight, they have lost the fight as well. So anyway. So it says the Trump administration has issued 3 lists of harmonized tariff schedule, subheadings for products imported from China on which it proposes significant tariffs. 2 of those lists directly impact the vapor industry. From the beginning, your Vapor Technology Association has been fully invested in the fight to convince the Trump administration to remove the tariffs on vapor devices, list number 2, and vapor components, list number 3, when no other industry trade association has yet to oppose, comment, or testify. So we'll do the first list. On July 21st, 2018, we'll just read this. VTA's board president, Cushman, testified at the International Trade Commission before the United States Trade Representative and various administration agency representatives in opposition to the 25% tariff that the Trump administration proposed on finished vapor devices or kits. So this is really what it is. Okay, on July 23rd, 2018, doesn't really matter right there either. So anyway, on August 23rd, 2018, the 25% tariff on all finished vapor devices kits went into effect. What this means is that as of August 23rd, any company importing a vapor device complete kit into the U.S. from China must pay an additional 25%. Now, they don't speak about it. I don't know why, but there was actually a list 1, so to speak, in regard to tariffs, and that actually affected batteries. No one talks about that, but I don't know. All right, let me go to the list number 2. So in list number 3 included a proposed tariff of 10%, which the administration shortly thereafter suggested increasing to 25% on all vapor components imports. The tariffs proposed in list number 3 would separately cover all parts including coils and components of vapor devices, mods, tanks, atomizers, cartridges, pods, mouthpieces with or without nicotine. 1 second. So it says in list number 3, the subheading covering vapor parts and components, HTS 8543.90.88 also covers parts for particle accelerators. For this reason, and given the USTR's decision regarding list number 2, VTA believes that any comments presented on September 6, 2018 will not convince USTR to remove the HTS subheading covering vapor components issue from list number 3. So as you will see, they even admit, at least the VTA is able to admit that they're going to fail anyway. But they'll certainly take your $10,000 a year membership fee from these trade associations. In other words, we fully expect the Trump administration to impose new tariffs on the vapor parts and components outlined above in the near future. This tariff, which is separate from the 25% tariff being imposed on vapor kits, will be either 10% or 25% and will be applicable to the coils, tanks, mods, pods, atomizers, etc. that are imported separately from complete kits. Then the VTA goes on to say that they're going to make a formal request to the Trump administration to stop that from happening as far as list number 3, even though they admit that it's really hopeless. but that's the VTA, because they don't want trade association members to stop giving them money. So anyway, I spoke about this in an earlier video. The batteries were affected back in June of 2018. I can't remember the exact date, something like June 23rd or something like that. And then these kits, or vaporizer kits, are affected in the list number 2, and then in list number 3, everything else is basically what they're saying. Everything else. So all the vaping industry will be affected in the United States, which will eventually, the inventory that they have right now, presently, maybe will not be affected. But any new vapor products that come in from China will be affected, or anywhere for that matter, mainly from China. Or I don't know when I say anywhere, I don't know exactly in regards to the territories that China owns, but definitely from China mainland, definitely will be affecting us. So expect the prices of vapor products to go up, probably within about a year's time. But then again, we also have the FDA and the CTP, Center for Tobacco Products, and the Food and Drug Administration. They have a few things up their sleeves as well for us. So, over a period of time, eventually, through the concept or the theory of gradualism, they're slowly going to tighten the noose on the vaping industry, which will definitely affect the vaping community. And on that point, you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.